Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dodger here. Welcome to Formula One 2017, race number 2 of season number 3. We are in China. Let's listen to a voicemail and hear what we're supposed to do for qualifying.
I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Should I just start skipping those? I don't know. Maybe someday it won't be 9th place. We had one race last season where it wasn't 9th place. Maybe it'll happen again. Okay, we are going to head to qualifying 1. It's been a pretty good weekend here in China, practice-wise. I don't know why I had it in my head that the second race of the season was Bahrain. I got to the track, I loaded my Bahrain setup from last season, and I got on track, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not right. Hopefully that didn't just get dinged for
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into
copyright
the
or
next
whatever.
session, so don't push too hard.
I would agree. And, yeah, let me look at the fuel real quick, because fuel here in China is a big deal. Yeah, I have it pretty much at the minimum. This is a 1-lap qualifying program because tires go off real fast. So let's go out here and do this. Full confession, very worried right now that I may have screwed up this race, because I think I was supposed to change the race distance before I got to qualifying, and I didn't. And this is supposed to be our 25% race, and it was supposed to be a sprint and then a 50, 25 and a 50. It's currently set to 100, so I'm just kind of hoping that after qualifying, it figures out that. Or it lets me change it. I think I did that for race 1, but I can't quite remember. Well, this weather is quite a bit different than it was in practice. It was very cloudy and gloomy in practice. China is such an interesting track. I say this every time we come here. It's one of my favorites of the modern F1 calendar. I think it's very interesting and certainly very tough to drive, but rewarding in some ways. Something I think a lot of the modern F1 tracks are missing is they just don't feel so rewarding to drive. Even when you get it all right, it still feels like a messy lap. I love the sound of it hitting the curbs. Opening the gas too soon. That was okay. Oh, but I caught a little curb on the outside. That's not ideal. I don't think we even need really a near ideal lap here in Q1 to get through.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Don't worry about it. Sector 3 is where our car has been very good. It just seems to get out of the hole super well from the hairpin there. Let it run a little bit wide there. That's a bit wider than I'd like. Yeah, we're in good shape.
That's P4. You've moved up to P4.
Thanks, Jeff. P6 for Q1. Where the hell is Massa? What did you do? You dropped out in Q1? Well, so much for him being competitive this season, huh? Alright, let's go out for Q2. Do a bunch of the same. Hopefully a little bit cleaner this time, but I think we were already in pretty good shape. Q3 is where it's all gonna be real important this week. I feel like we have a car pretty darn competitive. I think it's a little bit better in race trim than qualifying trim, but I would like to be, really competitive with Force Indias, which looks like we can do. All that's really on my mind is the possibility of having to do another 100% race. I don't know that I have it in me. I certainly don't tonight. It's already getting close to 3 a.m. recording this. So I definitely couldn't do it tonight. We'll see. Let's focus on just getting our laps in. Boy, that is really glary in turn 1. Log up there, not too bad. Important to get the power down out of that never-ending turn 1 complex. exit there. Don't want to steer there. Too much curve there. A pretty good exit. See how we're stacking up. Well, I late braked for this one, and that really screwed everything up. I may have even toasted this lap. That would be too bad. I really want to do 2 laps, 2 runs. It's gonna take away our chance to have another set of tires for Q3.
You're nearly out of fuel.
Yeah.
Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Hopefully our really good Q3, Sector 3 there helped us.
Last lap moved you into P4.
It's okay. It wasn't very good though. We'll see. Down to P8, but that's good enough. Closer than I would like to be to the cutoff, but I just didn't quite have a great lap. The front 2 there are going to be starting on softs. Interesting. Alright, Q3. I don't like you and you don't like me. Actually, I like you. Hopefully you like me. This is the session that, well, matters. They all matter, but once you're in a car that's front field capable, Q1, Q2 start to really lose their interest. I'll be anxious to get back to starting from the beginning for F1 2018, starting with that fight to climb the ladder again. That's when qualifying's the most fun. Let my turn 1 and 2. And I did that by sliding off the track. Well, this is a full stop. This lap is ruined. Okay, trying again. Fresh tires. This is, I guess, the situation I've made for myself. Slap that way. It's gonna be a one-shot deal for us. I have to take it a little easy just to really solidify a lap, and I don't want to start 10th for no reason. Wasn't a super great exit. I would have loved to have had a lap under my belt and a delta to go against for this Q3 lap. I think that's, honestly, for me, that's good for at least a 10th of a second, if not more. That was not a super great turn 1 complex, or sector 1 at all. It just did not feel very stuck there, and you can see by that slide. I feel like the track's a lot greasier than it was in practice. Throwing me off a bit. Yeah, even there, it doesn't feel as stuck. Well, that was a really nice exit there. Purple sector, that's good. Purple sector where our car has not really been the best. Let's get all of sector 3 here. This is where it has been the best. Around. Na. Sorry, pylon. You're pile off now. Hey, 135.1.
That's P2. You're currently in second place.
I know I'm currently P2, and that should be like super exciting. But boy, I screwed up my sector 3. Between hitting the pylon, which honestly, I don't know. How does F1 deal with that? Does that nullify your lap or not? I honestly don't know. But yeah, all that did was push me wide out on the curb and probably cost me a 10th, and we could have been fighting for pole. But I'm sure we'll drop down the board from here.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set
We did
for
indeed.
an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Hamilton, Vettel, and Valtteri Bottas. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Not too shabby, though. I'm pleased. I really felt like I left a little on the table there in Q3. Obviously, voiding one of my runs. If I had it done 2 flying laps, then maybe I could have cleaned that up a little bit better. But I'm not going to complain about P4. We broke up the Ferraris and the Mercedes. That's a good place to attack from in the race. Let me see if I can fix the race. Alright, well, here's the situation. I'm stuck with it. I'm gonna do the 100% race. There's no getting around it. It is the next day because I was recording so late that I didn't have time to do the 100% race last night. So yeah, it's been a minute since I did qualifying and practice and all that stuff. So that'll be fun, starting the race with basically fresh eyes. Let's listen to a voicemail and hear what we're supposed to make of this race. What did we qualify? 4th?
Pass on the team's expectations for this
I think
race.
so.
Good luck.
Well, they are saying to finish 7th. Also very uncreative. Cool, cool. Well, let's head to the track and get this puppy started. Actually, before we head to the track, one moment. I just saw that we hit 1,000 resource points in qualifying. Let's head to the R&D tree. What's the recommended upgrade? A single power upgrade would be recommended, and that would bring us on par for, or with the Mercedes and the Force India. I did say I wanted to do some of those this season, and we do have, yeah, we have the quality control upgrade there, so it's more likely to pass, but we want to spend most of our money, or most of our resource points in the aero department, since we did get that price discount thingamajig, so it would make sense to do that. They have a small DRS activation mechanism upgrade available to us. It's a 1-week project, and oh, that's not available because we're still working on this one. What's on the front there? It's a 4-week upgrade, and that's a 4-week upgrade. I don't have enough points for either of those. They are major upgrades, though. Either way, 1350. I would really like to get something started, but it looks like we'll have to wait until after the race. That's fine. Hopefully we earn 300 resource points in the race.
Great starting position for us. Let's see if we can improve on that in the race.
Okay, Jeff, very good advice. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a 100% race, and it's going to rain in the middle and then dry out. Light rain in the middle of the race. Cool. That's really cool. Okay. None of this matters, really. We do have some extra fuel here, so we can actually use Rich Mix on occasion. That'll be nice. Okay. There's nothing that I want to do. This is going to be all seat of the pants strategy if it rains. And, it certainly looks like it's going to. Okay, here we go. I'm not ready for this. Oh, I was not ready for the lights, apparently. Neither was Vettel. Yellow behind us. Ooh, I think I got him. Ooh, that was slick. That was real slick. I don't know how pretty that looked in replay, but it felt very slick. Okay, so we got, what, Vettel behind us on softs. Maybe that's how I managed to make that move. I see drizzles. I see the drizzles. Bottas is also on the supers. Hamilton's on the softs. I have a feeling the softer tire will work best in the rain. For longer, anyway. That's a trick I've learned recently, is that I don't have to go through the menu to get to that. I can just hit right arrow and it automatically goes to fuel. So put it on Rich. Okay, these two are going at it. I don't know what kind of grip we're going to down here, so I'm going to brake early. and hope that they can't sort it out between each other. Kind of did, and they hit each other a bit. Oh, pylon's gone already. As was honestly expected. That's where the softer tire is better. Let's use Rich Mix now. It's only going to get less and less grippy from here. I'm very on edge. I feel so much tension in my hands, knowing that this place is going to go, you know, too slippery for slicks at any second. And I see my only opportunity to get to the lead right in front of me. Right now, in these changing conditions, is the time. It's felt a little greasy right there, to be honest. I think you got a better exit. Didn't get much of a draft. Got a really good entry to that, though. Pretty darn good exit. Not a great last turn. Photos got us.
Okay, entering lap 3 now.
And by 3
DRS has
tenths.
been enabled.
Considering we passed Hamilton that lap, that's not too shabby, I guess. Be careful. Feels like it's going to be very slippery at any second now. I am here. I just want to prove we're a force to be reckoned with here. Even if this isn't a position we can hold for the race. This is certainly not a level of pressure I can hold for 56 freaking laps. Ooh, easy. Getting a little greasy. I think maybe another lap. I think one more lap, yeah. Get down to DRS. I'm fiddling through menus and stuff. Meanwhile, I had DRS to use and I barely used it. It's one of the cases where the nods on the wheel would be a lot better.
We have
They
excess
just have to-
fuel weighing us down. Set the fuel mix to mode 3.
They can just rotate those to change the different, you know, fuel mix and strategy calls and whatnot. I think that dial on the right is actually the different color tires, so they can be like, this is the tire I suggest. I think that's how that works. Maybe not. I don't know. There's a lot of crap that goes down on that wheel. That much I know. Left the door open, slammed it in my face. Those are becoming serious sprinkles. I would almost call that rain.
We've got a 15-minute spout of light rain, which will then move into heavy rain conditions.
A spout, you say? don't know what to do with the spout. Just drifted in front of him there. But we did it. We're in the lead. I don't think it's time to pit just yet. I got DRS as well.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy.
Oh, really?
Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Oh, they want us to pit now. Okay. We will pit now then. I can kind of see. No. Pit this lap. Box this lap.
The drivers we're racing are Ricardo
Box
and
this
Perez.
lap. Box this lap. Oh, no. Don't you dare damage my car. Under not my control. I really hate that system. Have I mentioned that? Really hate it. That probably cost us a good second or two. Hopefully there's no damage to the wing. The car was not in my control when we hit the wall, but I'll be honest, I was way wide entering, so it's completely believable that I would have done the same.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
But we made it in front of Ooops here, which is who we were racing. My hand just did a really cool move there. These cars on slicks are going to be holding us up if I don't get around them quickly. We'll go down to lean mix. But we should be pretty severely undercutting the cars that have not pit yet. Because it has started to rain real good. I should have just shoved the car into pit road and not worried about telling them. I was just worried that they wouldn't be ready and the pit stop would be bad. It's okay. No harm, no foul, really. So, move on. At the end of the day, we are still in the lead of this race. Unbelievably.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Hulkenberg is out.
Hulkenberg, they are out of the race.
See if he's somewhere safe. So far, no signs of a safety car or anything. It's one thing I absolutely do not want in this race. No safety cars. Let's use standard mix on the straightaways and lead mix for the forward part of the track. That was a little deep. Still good drive out. Okay, now everybody's gonna pit. It's getting wet. I just totally missed that turn. So we cycle back to the lead. I'm a little nervous, having done no laps here in the rain. Suddenly I'm in the lead, you know, nobody to follow, nobody to guide me around, and there's no dry line yet. It's a bit nerve-wracking, I must say. I'm going to be taking it a little easy here. Oh, buddy. Boy, if you thought I didn't talk enough or very much in Australia, I love this track, but in the rain, no thank you. Especially with Botox on your buttocks, trying to steal your lead while drifting around the final turn before the straightaway. Yikes. And Raikkonen's right there too. And then, I don't know where everybody else is. Guess we were the first three to pit. Okay, that was a better braking point. Let's do 150. Unless it should happen to start raining a lot more, I'll keep doing that. Wait, that front stretch is bumpy. Probably hear the wheel rattling around. Easy, easy. Still not a very defined line yet. Still not a lot of grip yet. I don't think these tires are super happy with how little rain there is. I feel like the rears specifically are very warm. I thought that would cool them down, but it didn't. There's just not enough water on track yet for them to be happy. Nope. Don't do it. This would have been a pretty spectacular 25% race. This would have been, I think, battling for the lead the entire thing. Oh well, let's see what we do in 100. Nice and easy. Oh, really get still happy into there. Oh, these laps are so slow. Ooh, out of the grass cone. This is going to be a 2-hour-long race. Out of the grass cone. 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 Actually, this is fine. I think I was...
Heavy rain arriving in under 10 minutes.
Oh, goody. I think I was, having an out-of-body experience trying to hold the lead there anyway. And follow the line of the track. Perhaps it is better to follow, not lead in this situation. Computer cars always tend to be better in these questionable conditions. Just get that superhuman launch out of the turns. Yeah, this shows you how much I was holding them up and just barely holding on to a lead. I like to get back to them though. Doesn't do me any good if I can't follow them. That was very, very late. Easy. Oh man.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Shut up, Jeff. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The gap to teammate is
No grip out here.
24.6 seconds.
I see Monza's doing well. By well, I mean awful. That is so freaking slow in the rain. Just a little brake lockup for good measure. I'm happy to have closed back in though. Cooled the tires off a bit, unintentionally. The rain is getting heavier. Feels like it anyway. This game models the the time limit rule. There is actual maximum time the races can be. So if they hit the time before the distance, it's over. There is some fast places on this track, so it's not super likely. But it doesn't seem impossible if it's going to be like this the whole time. This is enjoyable as they hit each other through the hairpin there. What are they going to do down there?
Tires for the time being.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Jeff. I think there was any pass there. I think it's Raikkonen trying to get around Bottas. Hey, look, it's number 2 driver that's not number 2 driver versus number 2 driver that's not number 2 driver. I guess they got the better pit strategy. Which is unusual. I guess they were just in better running positions. It's Verstappen behind me, so the other two must have been pretty mired back in the field. I do feel better now. I'm getting the track back in my brain, and I'm getting the track in these conditions into my brain. Turn 1, I think, is still the most treacherous. And braking for the hairpin, of course. So I suppose the question is, what's the pit strategy now? 30, okay. That's in a long time. I'm using very low brake pressure, but I have a lot of rear bias, and it just does a little bit of a wander in the braking zone sometimes. It makes me a bit nervous. It's a wandering soul. As much as I hate to start, it's where I make up the most time on them, apparently. Just letting it kind of slide around. I like the big gap behind us. It's letting us have no worries about this battle up front. If we go at it long enough, it could bring them to us. I think I'm running faster running behind them, but I highly doubt that they're running faster being that close to each other. Oh, Bottas just missed the turn. Well, that's going to slow us all up, as I was just talking about. A very good exit here.
We could see the rain getting worse in around 5 minutes. Heavy rain on its way.
That's that's scary. Because it already feels pretty darn bad to me now. I can't believe Bottas just gave up the outside there. I feel like the outside is where you want to be on the exit. They are going to drag race it down into this very tight kink of the last turn. I was hoping to have a really good exit there, and oh, I might get one of them. This is not where I want to be on track, though. Oh, did I hit him? I didn't think I hit him. I guess I ever so slightly gave him the boop. I just scared him. He didn't think a car could be inside of him there, I guess. The real bummer of that collision is I believe that takes away one of our precious, precious resource points. Having an incident in the race. I think if we could get a podium, I would still be okay with that. I'm not going to cry over the resource point. I don't know how I feel about being in the sandwich between the two of them here. Especially since Raikkonen seemed to be faster. He just got caught out. That Bottas getting out of shape, really. I just cannot get off of this turn as well as I can. Just gives me no draft. And of course, no DRS. Probably not at all today, huh? Not for the rest of the race. It's looking like. It's looking like we'll probably be going to another set of inners at some point. But the weather forecast did say it would dry by the end of the race. It's a long way away. And we're like halfway to halfway, which I believe some people would say the quarter mark. All this glorious rain. You guys get to watch YouTube processing destroy the bitrate for like an hour and a half or more. I got a real kick out of after posting the first 100% race, the one that I meant to do. Within like 10 minutes of posting it, I had 2 comments commenting on what happened at the end of the race, proving that most people are not really into watching long YouTube videos. Because the actual viewer retention time of that video, it's about 20 minutes. You can actually watch it where it like starts strong and then it just gradually tapers off till about, what is this? DRS failure? Doesn't matter. We don't have DRS. It tapers off to like 20 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes it shoots back up to about as high as it started. But just like I said in the Minecraft videos, I don't make videos to please the YouTube gods. I make videos I enjoy making. Or are a challenge like that one was. And this one will be.
Our gap to our teammate is 38.2 seconds.
Massa, you suck. That was the only thing that really made me want to change teams, was to have a teammate that's going to be competitive. And Perez and Ocon would have been much more competitive for sure. There was quite a few races last season where Force India was fighting for a podium. Of course, I don't know, maybe as my teammate they would suck. It's been a nice little groove we settled into, kind of like lockstep each other. It's a nice, very nice. Letting the car squirm around as it wants. Trying not to push it too hard. I've seen Bottas have a few moments. I think if it wasn't for that turn, I'd have something to say about him. But I don't know that I really want to. I like where we are. See, it's just enough room that if I blow the braking point for the hairpin, I won't hit him. That's what we call strategy right there, folks. Real strategery. Is this the heavy rain? Because it doesn't feel that much different than the beginning of the race, or when the beginning of the rain anyway. The beginning of the race already feels like an hour ago.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
That's not what I said. Weather report.
Moving you to a balanced downforce on your next stop.
What? 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 Weather report.
15 minutes till we see this heavy rain ease up into light rain.
This is the heavy rain. Well, who knows what the hell I just changed for my pit stop. Balanced downforce? What are they gonna do? Who knows? All they can do is change the front wing, I think. I didn't see them changing. I think it's still in 6. I don't know. Who knows? It's just, that system's still pretty bad. I realize I'm not so good at the talking, but seriously. I'm sure my mic quality is significantly better than most people's playing the game. Right, we're under attack here. I feel like I'm losing some speed. Oh, he made the late move. I had a white arrow, and I cut him off.
We've got about 15 minutes of this
I
heavy
cut
rain,
him off.
after which we should see light rain conditions.
I couldn't see him in the mirrors, cause this car sucks. This car sucks.
Okay, gap to leader. 1.9 seconds.
I start singing songs when I get anxious. Yeah. Really want to catch Botas him up. I feel like now that I've lost his tail, I've lost some speed. I guess I could try to use some rich mix somewhere. We don't have a lot of fuel to spare, it seems. Now I'm overdriving it trying to do that. I'm not going to know what to do if this goes back to dry. Remember what to brake at around this track at this point.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Well, gee, I'm glad you're happy. Yeah, everybody here in the dry in the garage, we feel great. Just keep doing what you're doing out there. Now I gotta remember that I'm gonna be a little bit faster going down the chicane, the hairpin. Apparently I didn't remember that enough. I still knocked him up. Oh, Botas got a little squirrely there. Yeah, he did. He lost a bunch of time. Yeah, that was a good lap. Nice. Keep it up. Get the pressure back on him. Hi there. We've again kind of settled into a lockstep position, which I like. I wish we could just stay there. I'm sorry that it's not probably the most entertaining for you, but it's the smart move at the moment. Oh, it's started to rain more or what, but I feel like the pace has changed. Or maybe it started to rain less? I don't know. hard to tell. Considering they consider this heavy rain. I don't know what's heavier than this then, since we're not on wet tires. Torrential rain, maybe? I don't know what they call the next level. Well, it's a real frog strangler out there. Oh wait, that's next car. Wrong sport. Still my best place on the track. Oh, he just did the same thing there. Looks like he's really struggling for grip in that particular turn. Stretching my hands out. So tense. You're very slow in this section. Makes me very nervous. Also, that does. Well, now the three of us are going to be all groupied up again. I'm guessing the fact that it was a 100% race, or just the title of it being 100% race, I'm not sure, drew in some of the YouTube audience that maybe been just searching for F1 videos, because they seem to have a lot of new faces and people not super familiar with our series commenting on that video. Explaining to us how they hope we lose by 7 points to Bottas in the championship. Maybe they were just trying to motivate me. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. I doubt it, but maybe. I think they're probably just joke faces. But overall, the people that do follow along on the channel, loyal viewers like yourself that are still watching on lap 19, where most have already tuned out, did seem to enjoy it, and I'm glad. Hope you enjoy it again. Hopefully this one can have a happier ending.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Seems like we are burning a lot of fuel. Probably tire spin and hanging gears, stuff like that. That was a messy sequence of turns. Okay. This is just very stressful. Running in this tight of a little pack in the rain and a pretty difficult track. It's a lot. It's very much so a lot. Oh, he didn't do the little wiggle there. Just to figure that one out. That was interesting. I do like that. Like, I like seeing the computer cars, you know, have little problems and little squirrely sections and stuff like that. Makes them much more human-like. In these conditions, in these cars, nobody's going to drive a perfect race and never set a tire wrong. It's impossible. Impossible. That was the wrong button. Weather report.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
I feel like the only 2 times he has is 10 or 15. 3 times. 15, 10, and 5. So it could be anywhere from 5 to 10. I don't know what that means for us, really. I'm probably just gonna mirror whatever these two do, since we're battling for the lead and there's nobody else really pushing up to challenge us at the moment. So if I just do whatever they do, in theory, we should stay in this battle. And I think when it dries out, our car is going to come to life and hopefully be the fastest. Hopefully. Assuming I still know how to drive the place in the dry. Assuming it dries out. 5 minutes till the rain ends is not 5 minutes till it dries out.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Thanks, Jeff. Also, did the sound just glitch out real bad there? Too many sounds playing at once? Crowd, rain, car, Jeff. Nice of it to static the engine and not the radio. That would make too much sense. Hi, I don't want to be this close to you. Could you go? I think it's just because I'm close to him, but it feels like it's heavier rain. But I think I'm just in his wash. One car's wash is manageable. Like 5 cars wash is miserable. So I'm glad we are where we are. Oh, okay.
In 5 minutes time.
That was a very fast 5 minutes. That was a very, very fast 5 minutes. That was bad. Hey, hey, none of this. I wasn't too certain that he had made the turn, so I went wider than I needed to. If we do this racket in, Botas gonna get away. So you need to just back off, buddy. That's the last thing I want to happen is Botas to stretch this lead out and be out on his own. I want to keep him honest. Old bonus. Are we there yet? We're not halfway yet. Ooh. I probably shouldn't have looked at that. 51%. Granted, the tires wear much slower, I think, at 100% race. Or at least marginally slower. I think. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I think we're probably going to pit for inners, though. I feel like that's going to happen. I feel like it's going to have to happen. We're at 50 now. We still have 5 minutes of rain. That means we still have 10, 15 minutes of drying. There's no way these tires would last that long. It was a little bit late at the brakes there. I managed to pump the brakes, if you will, to get it to grip. I wish I wasn't so slow on that backstretch. That's really hurt.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Again, I'm just so happy that you're happy. Well, us and the crew, we're having ice cream, and we bought some beach sand in here, and we're having a little pool party. Never mind, hey, how you doing out there? Or, hey, conditions are bad, but you're doing great? Nope, none of that. This is why you failed next season, Williams. This is why you failed. Actually, you just made a really, really bad car. With very, very questionable drivers. Pump the brakes. Trying a different line and it did not work for me. Trying to do something to improve that turn. All I can do is hope that it does dry out, because I think it'll be better then. Actually braking before that 150 marker. Aren't you making a little dive in there? Aren't you just adorable? Cute as a Jensen button. Well, at least he didn't have understeer though. I'd honestly be worried being in lead right now every time I go into this first set of turns, not knowing exactly where the track edge is and where the edge of grip is. So I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy with this situation, despite the incredibly annoying rain. I actually, fittingly, had to cancel my stream tonight to record this because it was raining. Well, it was more than raining, it was like severe thunderstorming, and I didn't want to start recording this very long race and then have the power go out mid-race, because then I would cry. So fitting that it rained in our parade. I will say, at this point, lap 24 in the race, anybody that's watching at this point, pretty dedicated. You're good people.
Felipe's pitting now. Felipe is in the pits.
He's what? He's why? Okay. Oh, that was some lag. Probably everybody on pit road causing that. Botas just pit. My name is Cone Dodger, and I am confused. I guess we should pit next lap then. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Damn. Nervous about being out in front. And nervous that he's gonna like undercut us here too. Hopefully he's gonna be in traffic. That's the only thing that would save us. It looks like he probably is. I think that's him leaving right now. I feel lost without my tour guide now. I just wanted to tell the people how great they are and ask them very kindly if they could come follow us and watch some live streams every now and again. So I am now closer than I have ever been to trying to apply for that Twitch partnership. It's something I'd really, really like to get knocked out. Because I got some big stuff planned later this year that would probably sideline that being possible. This was a really dumb time to be trying to say this, because I am holding onto this car for the life of me. But it's been said. No takesies backsies. Alright, here we go. On a pit road. Let's not do anything stupid here. That was good. Raikkonen didn't pit, which is interesting. The only thing I have to hope for is that it's not going to dry out all of a sudden. There is so much leather on my hands from the wheel. It's pretty unbelievable. Hey everybody, let's stop here.
Release.
Very nice. I'm glad you guys had a good day at your impromptu beach party.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Sir, yes, sir. Bottas, right in front of us. So he didn't get undercut too bad. He's trapped behind Verstappen, who hasn't pit yet. That's how far out in front we were. The tires aren't going to be quite as up to temperature as his were. This is actually a really good time probably for us to save a little fuel. You may have to worry about Raikkonen out there in clean traffic. But on older tires. Should balance out. I would say I could probably run these pretty hard, because if it's going to stop raining, we'll switch off of these before the end of their life. Let's go back to standard. That was close. I exercised my pumping of the brakes pretty significantly there. And some avoidance. That's the problem with messing around with things like fuel mix in these conditions. There's just not enough brain power to divert focus.
The track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tires.
Quite soon, he says. It seems to still be raining, I says. Maybe get out from under cover and take a look at what's going on. Where is Raikkonen? Still hasn't pit. Oh, I'm worried that he's going to try and stretch it till it dries. That would be very bad news for us. We need to have one less stop. Steal any chance we had of a win. Possibly even a podium. Somebody else did that. I mean, Verstappen's obviously trying to. I feel like I need to get around Bottas.
The car behind is 5.3 seconds.
We're going to be able to clear the two of these is the only chance we'd have against Raikkonen later. I'm surprised we're not faster than Verstappen by significant margins, but I guess the intermediate wear just doesn't affect the car as much as, you know, the slick tire wear. Do you think we'd just be able to position the car better having deeper treads? And then again, it's not raining as hard now. Try and stay in the slipstream for a minute. I don't have much fuel to be using for those endeavors. Yeah, I can't believe it. Bottas hasn't gotten around Verstappen. you seen the new LEDs that they're putting on the cars for the rain next season? Look pretty cool. LEDs in the wings. It's been so long they've had just that standard light pod at the back of the gearbox. Such a weird thing to see change, but pretty neat. I thought it looked pretty cool. I think that's for next season. Well, next real season, not 2018 season. We won't see that for years in video games. I'm telling you, I'm really worried. Raikkonen, Verstappen, and somebody else up there are not going to pit until they need slicks. I don't think we're anywhere near that territory yet. Oh, but I feel like I'm getting the power down a lot better right here. Not Bottas good, but better. Get him, Bottas. I really need you to break up this pack. He's trying. Oh, he's trying. Bit again for Verstappen. I don't know what this is going to mean for us. Possibly bad things. Possibly good things. That was pretty sneaky on my part. He left it open.
Is drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water off the line. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
He tried to block that turn up, but I had a lot more head of steam than he did. I think his tires have gone off. I do think he was holding us up significantly. And now that the track is drying, they're going to go off real bad. So now what we need to do is try to catch Hamilton and Raikkonen. I don't want to overdrive the car either and end up splitting out or somewhere, or missing a braking point somewhere. I can't believe he hasn't gotten around Verstappen yet. If Raikkonen pits again for Inners, we're in a catbird beat. Catbird beat? What the hell did I just say? In the catbird seat, I should say. If he doesn't, we screwed. We're still going to be screwed if we run out of gas. Really good in the braking zone there. Catbird beat. It's going to be my hip-hop name. 10 seconds basically. That's not a gap I can just close unless their tires absolutely fall off, which I think they would. I mean, we were already in the 60s, I think, by the time we pit. Oh, front tires are getting hot. That's why I got so much understeer right there.
Our gap to the car in front is 9.6 seconds.
Not closing that fast, then. Bottas finally got around. Verstappen was the real problem child for us. Held us up so much that ruined our chance to really cut away at the gap of the cars in front of us before the tires came around. It's not going to be but 2 or 3 laps, I would say at this point. Although it's not perfect by any means. We're very short on fuel. I just want to use these tires up. Get every bit out of them that I can, try and close this gap just in case. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help at all. 9.4, yeah, that ain't gonna happen, so I should just save now and worry about Bottas, hold our podium. Well. I did say I wasn't very good at rain races, and I guess I'm still not good at the strategy part of them. I just can't believe how long they're out on these intermediates. They should be on fire. They ran them in the dry for the first couple laps, ran them really long in the rain, and now they're running them even longer in a drying track. It's not the first case we've seen of that. Even ours start to feel like maybe they're a little cooked. I think the active temperature of these tires is way, way lower than the slicks. Temperature they want to be at, is what I mean. Still don't have very good grip out of here. Still no pit for either of them. I guess the question is, when do we pit? I don't think it's any time terribly soon.
Hamilton is pitting.
Oh, Hamilton did pit. Please come out on inners. Please come out on inners. Well, even if he does come out on slicks, he is going to be mega uncomfortable, I think. This place is still very, very slippery. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to know what tire he has. That would be really important information for us. We have not gotten any calls about strategy change or anything. Boy, it does start to feel like these aren't as happy as they were. I think again we're just gonna have to mirror whatever Bottas does and hope that at the end of the day it's actually the two of us fighting. I think Rakkonen's falling off big time now. Oh no, that's a 21-second gap? Must be a lap car ahead of us. Rakkonen's still on the camper seat. Still quite a bit of race left. I'm gonna guess we're gonna go to softs when we do pit. Supers wouldn't last that long, and we already used those. Whoever that is ahead of me didn't pit. If that's Rakkonen or not, I'm not sure. Oh, somebody's on pit road. 15 seconds to somebody. Okay, people pitting now are going out on inners. So the track is not dry enough for slicks, I would say. Oh, Rakkonen's out behind us. Interesting. Oh, now I'm very nervous. Now I'm very, very nervous. So we're in the lead. We'll still have to pit for slicks. Still a lot of race left. I think they were playing the game of hoping it dried out quicker than it has. But I mean, it rained for a long time. It's going to take a minute, and it's not sunny out. It's still cloudy. Luckily, these cars ahead of us, although they are blue flagged, they have new intermediates, so they should be faster than I am on intermediates that I'm sure they're not too bad, but they're not as ideal. I'm still saving fuel, and I will until necessary not to. I was just thinking, why wasn't I getting DRS there? Because it's not turned on, Cone. And it might still be broken. I never got any messages about that.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Our gap behind is 2.
Hold on, not a good time.
Seconds.
Oh, they're saying mediums on lap 34.
Okay, copy that.
Okay, that's not what I meant, but that's cool. I would rather go another lap or 2 and go to softs rather than mediums. Let's wait till the place is dry. AI, as always, has no idea what to do with blue flags. Saving some good fuel here, which means we'll be able to be standard mixed all the way to the end, hopefully. So many laps left. I mean, I understand why they're saying medians with that many laps left, but I don't know that it's time yet. And 20 laps seems doable in softs, I think. I think the runs they were giving us were like 16 laps on softs earlier. But that was splitting it out into, you know, an ideal situation. This is not that. I'm gonna have to probably go to standard mix here soon.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
That usually means next lap, if I know this game well enough. I also know that AI in changing conditions are superhuman. So Rankinen's gonna be real fast here, and he's on a newer tire. No DRS yet. That's usually a big factor. Because when they turn on DRS, it's a dry track. Just don't want to do it too early and go out there on slicks and lose this chance, this opportunity. Rankin has much of a run on us here. See him. Barely. Very barely do I see him. Part of me just wants to let him by so I can pit whenever he pits. He did not pit this lap. That is good news. Very good news. I don't think Botas did either. Kvyat. Could you? Would you? Might you? Yeah, just block me. That's cool. Blue flag! Blue flag! I think it's confusing for them because we're not faster than they are due to our tire situation. Thank you, though. That was appropriate. Unfortunately, I think he let Rakuten through, too. He didn't. He blocked Rakuten very well, in fact. He did a very, very good job of blocking Rakuten. Too good, in fact. I believe he wrecked him. And now it's Botas behind us. Cool. That's cool.
Green flag.
I think he actually wrecked him because Hamilton's in third now. Excellent job. It seems dry. Like, I don't see any spray on the inside of the line, do you? Let me go off here. Just a little. But there is a significant dry line. Once again, I don't want to be the one who hit too early. Let's see what these lap cars do here. I'm gonna make that my judge.
Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
You can do this, right? Pretty sure you can do this. I meant to say box this lap, but I couldn't. I think everybody's in behind us. Botas isn't. Interesting. Also, what happened? Hamilton's out of the race? Why though? What? So we lost Rakuten to a crash. Oh, Rakunen's back in third. Hazard ahead. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. All I know is I am out on slicks. It's possibly a scotch too early, but not terribly so. I would say by the end of the safety car, hopefully we'll be on the right tire. Oh frick, it's slicker than I thought. Oh, it's much slicker than I thought. Ooh. Now I'm concerned. We're still in third. But if I pit again, I wouldn't be in third. Oh no. Let me, the tires aren't at the temp yet. Let me give it a lap or two. To see. It's not abysmal. I don't think it's the fastest option. I just made that gut call, like, safety car, near a pit stop, and I'm near a pit road, I should be on pit road. I should do whatever I can to do that. Because I've lost the race that way before, not pitting. It's pretty bad. Let's not lose any positions under safety car. That would be awful. We're going to have 2 laps of safety car. Let's hope that it dries out during that period and comes around to us. Oh, I need to be on lean mix. Okay, what happens down here? It's not really that bad on the brakes. It's only bad on the throttle, really. And even then, it's not terrible. I'm a little worried, but I'm not. I don't think it's going to be a disaster. Of course, without cars at speed, we're not going to be trying the track very fast. And we have to try not to lose positions during the safety car, as we've often done, thanks to the terrible way it handles this. Keep heating tires too. And not smash into Rakuten when he suddenly slows. Why are these two racing each other? Why is this happening? Why does it feel like it's raining again? Hopefully that's just mist off the tires. Why does it feel like it's raining again? That's the wrong button again. I need to just unmap that button.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
I mean, the tires are up to temperature and all, mostly. This is very interesting for the actual championship, though, with Hamilton losing points this race. So even if I did make a bad call, I need to get to pit road to go intermediates and try to scrap some points throughout this rest of this race. Not in this lap, that's good news. Okay, there goes everybody pitting.
Okay,
Well, most
you may
everybody.
overtake the car ahead. Pass the car ahead. Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back.
I couldn't figure out what it was yelling at me for.
Stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car
I'm
ahead.
getting there, jeez. So Bottas isn't pitting. Ricardo isn't pitting. Like 3 or 4 cars didn't pit. Trying to force some heat into the tires. So the question is, to the people that just pit, did they go for more inners? Did they go for slicks? What did they do? Either way, they pit. So they're going to be catching the field. Well, that doesn't really help me because they'll catch by the time we get down there. I was hoping maybe there would be a gap. I'm very confused. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea how this is going to go. I have no idea if this track's actually going to dry out ever
Felipe in the pits.
before the end of this
Felipe has
race.
pitted. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again.
Yep,
The
that's
safety
gonna
car is in this
be-
lap. When the
that's
field
gonna be real
accelerates,
special.
remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags.
Why did they go
Safety
so
car
slow?
in this lap.
This is too slow. This is too slow. This is how accidents happen. Like the other AI are trying to pass me. If they can't handle this, it should just lock everybody into position. Try to chick some heat into these tires. And the brakes. That's pretty good grip. Okay, that freaked me
DRS
out.
has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
That freaked me out. A lot. As I went to brake for that turn and he did not brake for that turn. I guess the track has dried out enough, they're thinking. And they thought it happened on the last lap. What a freaking weird race. Alright, yeah, everybody behind me is on slicks. They have a head of steam. But not a clear shot at us at the moment. Gotta remember how to drive this place on slicks. Dramatically different. And there's still quite a bit of moisture around too. moisture. This is nerve-wracking. Staying off the paint stuff going, that stuff's gonna be super slippery. I'm wondering if I should be in lean mix. Try and not get wheel spin and to save some fuel. Let's do it. I cannot put tires wrong. We were the fastest car on the track, I think. For a while there, anyway. In the dry. I don't know if that's still true. But I feel pretty good about it. If I can just not get into the wet stuff and bin it. Taking conservative lines. Very focused. How long has this race been? And there's still a ways to go. I would say the track's trying out if we're setting purples on lean mix. How is there a lap car between us and the field? How did that happen? I guess they came into the pits, maybe? Sure. Not too sure. There's so much more grip right there. It's unbelievable. Still not a lot right there. Yeah, I would say it's I'd say it's getting fast. DRS is enabled. Fast laps are going to be set. I'm going to drift through turn 1. Because why not? Fast laps are going to continue to be set. Pretty much every lap for the next 2 or 3 laps. Everybody'd set a fast car that crosses the line. Or is it mired in traffic? Yellow flag. That's spooky.
Okay, clear.
Palmer's got issues. Just pulled out of the way. Hopefully he's not going to cause another safety car. That is the last thing I want. Crowd's cheering us on. Hopefully, it's us that they're cheering. $39.3, wow. And it's getting fast, I would say. Verstappen's faster, though. Just, but faster. It's fine. We still have a good gap. And he's having a battle racking in 38.4, wow. I thought we had the fastest car today, I don't think we do. Just had the good strategy, I guess. As many laps as there are in this race, I would say we're still going to be having to fend off by the end of it. It all depends on how much those two battle. good middle sector. Trying to get the power down better out of here. Still not my strong suit. Somebody's stuck on pit road. That's an embarrassing place to break down. Any faster? It was a 38.0.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
We'll see if Verstappen beats it. Doesn't seem like it. Looked like anybody did. Oh, Bottas, 36.9. He had to come in for supers or something. Wow. That's fast. That's real fast. I don't have anything to touch that. We did main objective, and that's to run faster than Verstappen. These tires are going to start to give up their goods soon. But we're going to lose a lot of fuel weight. We already have, really. They should be good at the end, though. Hitting my marks. That was not a mark. I hit something, but it wasn't a mark. Really aggressive through there. I should probably stop trying to push that so far. Verstappen and Raikkonen are in a heated battle. Which is like the best news for us. Seems like Raikkonen is now cleared significantly. He's going to be hungry. Real hungry. It's pretty much impossible that we don't have to fend him off by the end of the race. Somebody, at least. Whoever it ends up being. Especially since I don't have a lot of fuel to use, unfortunately. Try and get an update on the gap. Visually, it looks like it's closed in. Oh man, that just scared me. The sun. The sun scared me. It looked like a lightning bolt. That got me all out of whack here. .36 by Vettel. They're going very fast. Well, I didn't lose too terribly much time there in the spook. I didn't get my gap update though, thanks to it. Today's headline: Florida man scared by the sun. still not happy with my line through there. It's been 46 laps. I don't think it's going to happen. I've been nailing this Sector 3 and then hairpin specifically. I think that's what's keeping us in good shape. Also the fact that Verstappen's gotten back behind. No, Raikkonen's behind us, okay. But I think that battle helped us significantly. Car's getting faster as it loses weight.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Holy shit. Jeff just gave useful information. Not only useful information, but good information. That doesn't happen. Look at those tires, nice and toasty.
Gap behind is 5.0 seconds.
That's what I wanted to know. It's a pretty healthy margin. I just have to stay within, you know, half a second or so. Be in pretty good shape. Frame lag now is also not the time. I'm going to reiterate that never is the time for that. I just don't need that in my life, ever. The game doesn't care. Like a decent lap. I don't think it was fast. Yeah, it was about the same. Look at the sun. It's so bright. Honestly, it's got my line into turn 1 a little messed up. Someone form some more clouds real quick, please. I do think the dry... I was about to say the dry completely tracking out. The track completely drying out has equalized our cars pretty well. I think they were significantly faster because the conditions were still a little bit iffy. That's when they tend to be the best. Now it's pretty much primo. And the car has come around to greet it. I was even flat through there for the first time ever. Just in time to show that I'm out of fuel. Well, I can't use standard mix the whole rest of the run. So let's go ahead and change that over right here. And we'll just do a lap or two on lean. And that should save us plenty. Faster and faster. I'm not going to get down into the 36s. My competitors did. But I don't think they're going much faster at this point either. I wonder if some of them put on supers. That might be what happened. Why they were so fast. Tenths there. That's the effect of the lean mix, I think. Lean and mean. Okay. It's even sunny down here now. It's much easier to hold it flat when it's on lean mix. I do think he exposed quite a bit this lap, as you would expect. So he's probably running rich, knowing them. I'd just rather be in a position to not worry about messing with the fuel mix. Let's hope that's enough. Oh yeah, that was a second slower. Definitely makes a big difference. This is a horsepower track. You know, it's very fast. And there's a lot of these long straightaways after slow turns. It's not exactly what I would call a momentum track.
The gap behind us is 4.4 seconds.
Okay, 4.4, still manageable. We don't want to lose that much again. Easy now. The rear's got a little toasty there. Of course, the big thing is a second. You want to stay out of that DRS range. I feel like I pulled them again this lap now that I have power. Should be fantastic news. A little bit wide there. Yeah, that was much faster. 4.2. Didn't pull him, but he didn't close at the same rate. Let's minimize that from ever happening again. You thought I was sad at the end of the last race if I managed to not win this one. Ooh, buddy. Magnussen out of the race. No safety cars or anything, please. That would be very, very bad.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's still going to be close. I think our fuel estimate's just way off. How much they think I use per lap. Which is interesting because I did really, really well in the fuel saving in practice. I wonder if that actually messes it up.
Caution, caution.
Okay, just a local yellow down here. He's way off track. Good job, Magnussen.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
I never left racing speed. 3.5. Much cleaner this time. Which is good. It's not as hard on the tires doing that. Very smooth. Smooth is fast. Be aggressive only where our car is best. It's been a very good lap. Pleased, but our fuel situation's still not great. So what I might do is when I get down to the hairpin here, just lean mix for just a minute. Just try and keep that in a safe range. Then use the standard mix on the straightaway. Yeah, that's a pretty good lap. Closed a little, but not enough. Certainly very high tension here.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah. That was enough saved. Again. I don't like how close he is. I don't like it one bit. Catching is one thing, passing is another. Handle that 54. 3 more times around. They're gonna have to be 3 of my best, I would say. Use every little curb you can use. Every little secret around the track.
Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
It's the fuel that's really hurting me. Yeah, I feel like the fronts are giving up a little bit on me. Should be about the same for him. But he is a robot. He can do amazing things. Fuel again. I'm gonna have to like super manage this. Only use lean down here where I'm very good. Try and save a bit. Hop back to standard. Two more laps. More conservative through here.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be close, Jeff. Shut up. That was nice. A little mistake. So the problem is, I'm sure he's on rich mix all the way down the straightaways, which is why he's closing, I think. The good news is, I think I can beat him down here in the hairpin, and that's where he's probably going to make a move if he does make a move. I absolutely do not need this lap car to get involved unless he's going to hold up Rackett, and then he can get involved all he wants. final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
1.3. Ugh. Erickson, if you get involved in this, I will never let you live it down. Virtual or real. Just pull over. 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 You mother... Alright, hopefully he's holding up Ragnar right now. He is! Oh, thank goodness. It's actually very good that I passed him when I did. We're not safe yet, though. 'Cause I am short on fuel. And he's got a head of steam. Can't see him in my mirrors. Right on us. I ran it wide. I think I'm gonna run a few. Oh.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Oh my. That was the craziest thing.
Oh, here they are now.
Oh,
I
here
always
they
love
are.
seeing the independent teams do well. Williams have a long and storied history with F1, and I'm delighted to see them on the top step of the podium.
Oh, cover it.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Kimi Räikkönen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the Driver of the Day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Felipe Massa. For me, that was an outstanding performance that drew on every bit of his not unsubstantial experience.
Shut
And
up.
here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the
P3.
championship. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further
P3.
progress up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.
Did you enjoy that? I feel vindicated. I feel very vindicated after what happened in Australia. I can't believe that I actually pulled that off. Driving wise, strategy wise, it had it all. Made my fair share of mistakes, but oh, there was the incident. Really, really good moves on the start. Lots of close calls and crazy things that happened throughout the whole race. Oh, the rain! I forgot all about the rain! All that crazy strategy. Oh man. I can't. I just need to go. Thank you for watching. I can't believe it.